Hello, my yogis. I hope everyone is doing well today and ready for a beautiful practice. I'm just going to take a moment and let others join us. We're going to start in a seated position today, and just pop your first name into the chat area so I know who's joining in today. And today is all about the core and balance, and using our core to help us balance better. I'm going to start in a seated position, closing the eyes, taking a deep breath, and sigh it all out. Another deep breath in, and sigh. And one time, deep breath all the way to the top. Holding it for 2, 1, and letting it all go, feeling the shoulders melting down the back of the spine. Breathing in and breathing out through the nose. Dropping the chin to the heart, stretching the back of the neck as you breathe. Inhaling back up to center, neutral neck. Again, dropping the chin to the heart. Inhaling it back to center. One more time this way, dropping the chin to the heart. And bringing it back up, center. Reach it up, inhale, let the palms connect and bring your hands down to your heart center. We're going to set an intention for the practice, choosing something positive, something that you need more of in your life, or maybe just setting an affirmation. I am strong, I am capable, I am beautiful, I am enough. Then bringing the thumbs to your third eye, that space between your eyebrows, hinging forward, bringing the fingertips and the elbows down to the earth. Inhaling, reaching the hands forward. And then inhaling up, lifting that belly as you come up, all the way up to the top. Pressing the palms together and then rolling the wrists. All the way down, allowing your eyes to flutter open. Bringing the fingertips down to the earth beside you, letting them hover there, dropping the chin to the heart again. And then breathing up to the sky, chin rises, heart reaches up to the sky. And then chin down to the heart. And again, inhaling up to the sky, heart rises with it. And again, back to the heart. And up to the sky. Reach those hands up, palms connect. Weave the fingers together and press those palms to the sky. Wiggle the arms behind the ears and let's twist it over to the right. Preparing our core for its work today. Gazing over that right shoulder. Inhale back up through center and over to the left. Palms forward and forward fold here, sliding those fingers away, letting that head lower gently. Sliding it back in, lift the belly. And then change across the legs. So whatever leg goes in the back, bring it to the front. Inhale up. Palms connect, weave fingers, press those palms away. Nice deep inhale and then exhale, twisting it to the right. Back up through center and over to the left. Back to center and forward fold here. Sliding those fingers away, lowering that head gently. Sliding it back in, lifting the belly as you come, supporting that lower back. Inhale up, and we're going to twist it again to the right. And then reach that right arm up, left arm stays on the thigh. And reach across the side body, stretching out that right side of your body, expanding through the ribs. Bringing that arm back up and behind you. Sitting up nice and tall, twisting a little deeper. Inhale through center and to the left. Right hand stays where it is. Left arm reaches up and diagonally across the body. Feel those ribs stretching apart and expanding. Bringing the hand back behind you again, lifting up and gazing behind you. And coming back to center, sitting tall, hinge forward, and make trunk rolls to the left. Roll the neck and the shoulders if you like, if it feels good. One more time around in this position, pausing with your heart at center, sliding the hands away again. Another forward fold, letting the head come down to the earth. Bringing the hands wide apart, opening those shoulders. Lift that belly and slide the hands back together. Hand behind the bum. Shoulder blades together, drop the head back gently, and we're going to press into our palms to reach the heart up to the sky. A little back bend here, and you can even roll up onto those knees if you want to come up a little bit deeper. And lowering the bum, changing the cross of the legs. Inhale up. Palms connect, pressing those fingers away. And forward fold here. Slide those fingers away. Forehead to the earth and bringing those hands nice and wide. Opening that heart. Lift the belly and slide the hands in toward each other. Bringing them behind the bum, shoulder blades together, dropping that head back gently. And pressing into the palms to lift that heart toward the sky. Maybe rolling up onto those knees if you want a little deeper back bend and dropping the head back behind you. And coming back to center. Sitting up tall, hinging forward, and trunk rolls to the right. You can let the head roll heavily on the neck. No tension in the shoulders. One more time around. Pausing at center, lift the belly, and we're going to roll it up. As we reach the top, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down 2 more times. And breathing as we go. Up, forward, down. 2 more times. Reach it up, palms connect, and press the right palm beside you, maybe coming on to that arm behind the ear and turning the heart up toward the sky. Reach through the fingertips, stretching that side body. Pressing into the right palm and float it over to the left. Same thing, onto the palm and the forearm. Reach it up and overhead. Extend through the fingertips. Heart toward the sky. And bringing it back to center. Inhale up, and we're going to turn to the right. Press our palms. Lift up, lengthen that lower spine and fold it down. You can stack the fists underneath your forehead. We're going to stretch in the outer part of our side body as well as our hip. Just breathe here. Now extend the arms back out to the right side. And maybe stack the right hand on top of the left, squaring those shoulders down. Slide the hand back in as you lift the body. So we're working the core, warming up that core as we do this. Change the cross of the legs one more time. Inhale it up and turn to face the left side, reaching those hands out. Lengthen that lower spine and fold it down. Stacking those hands underneath the forehead and relax that neck. One more breath here. Then extend the arms out, maybe stacking the right hand on top of the left. And the right hand on top of the left. And square those shoulders to the earth. So try not to have one shoulder up higher than the other. And just breathe in here. And slide the hands back in as you lift that belly. Beautiful. Reach the hands up. And press the air away. Inhale up. Roll the wrists on the way down. Change back to your favorite cross. Inhale it up. And correct all the way down. Now, let's turn sideways on our mat. And we're going to have our knees tented. Reaching that right arm forward, overhead and behind us. So you have a nice distance between the knee and the shoulder. Press into that right palm and into your feet, and you're going to lift your bum and left arm up, right hand back. And reach that left hand forward and bring it behind you. Same thing, planting that spider on my mat. Have nice surface coverage on that palm. Reach that right arm up, lift those hips, press into the feet. And slowly lower the bum, and we're squeezing the abdominals as we come down. One more time on each side. Reach the right hand forward and windmill it back, bringing the palm to the earth. Now this simulates a flip dog as we're in down dog and we flip it over. This is where we land, reaching and squeeze right here. And slowly lower it down. Other side, bring it back to center. Reach that left arm forward. Windmill it back behind. Fingers face away. Press the palm. Reach the right hand up. Lift those hips. Press the hips up, and reaching that right hand behind you. And slowly lowering it all down. You're going to raise the bum, coming into Malasana. So the feet are apart, heels are slightly in, toes are out, pressing the palms at the heart. Sway, side, and then press the tailbone forward. So you don't have it back here, press it forward and lift that heart toward the sky, engaging the hip area, the quads, and the glutes. Press the left palm, reach that right arm up, overhead, roll the shoulder, and reach to the left. Nice side body stretch here, and reach it back up, open it behind you, opening that heart, and bringing it back down to the earth. Left hand up. Hand is above the shoulder, roll the shoulder back. And then side body bend over to the right. Bring it back to center. Open the heart. Bring that hand behind you. Bring it back up to center and down underneath the face. Press the palms, turn the toes forward, and roll up to a forward fold. Keeping those knees bent because our legs are not warmed up yet. And lower down, ragdoll here, opposite elbow. With the head hang heavy. And nice, wide, slowly opening the legs, pressing the palms on top of the feet and roll it up. Nice and slow. At the top, roll the shoulders. Reach the arms up. Keep inhaling as you come down. Into the heart. So deep breath here. Inside out, reach it up. Let's open up those arms. Open your heart. Pausing here. Roll the shoulder blades together and dive it down. Flat back all the way. Fingertips half lift. Holding this for 3, 2, squeezing those glutes, 1, and lower down, ragdoll again. Still keeping those knees back and working up, opening our hamstring. And pausing, hands and shoulders, up, back and down, reach it up. Inhaling as you reach, and hands to the heart. You're going to come into goddess pose, coming sideways on your mat, toes out, heels in. And I'd like you to, while we're here, actually before you bring your feet wide, while we're here, I'd like to show you how you engage your core when you push down through your foot. So say you're balancing on your right foot, you come onto your big left toe. You can feel, yeah, I'm on my leg, feels engaged, I'm a little wobbly or whatever, but you push, put your hands on your side body and push down. You will feel all of that engage, how steady it becomes, pushing the earth away super hard. You'll feel that engagement. Tail going forward, maybe your feet a little bit wider, coming low. Beautiful. And sway side to side. We're just gliding here. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Lift the heart up above the pelvis, so not leaning forward, but sitting nice and tall as you slide and glide side to side. Bring your hands to heart center. Straighten the legs, reach it up, and we're going to turn our shoulders to the left. Hips are forward. Bring the hands back to center and back into goddess. So working that side body, straighten the legs, reach the arms up, and turn the shoulders to the right. And back to center and into goddess. Again, bring it back to center and goddess squat. You got it. Reach it up. Extend shoulders to the right, hips to the left. And back to center. 2 more times each side. Reach it up. And turn. Back to center. And goddess. Nice slow movements. So really working every millimeter of the position. Our muscles, bring it back to center. 1 more time each side. You got this. And squat 1 more time to the right. And to the right. Back to the hips, flat back all the way down. Hands underneath the face. Let me step back a little on my mat. And out. In our forward fold. Again, half lift onto the fingertips. And fold. Reach that right arm forward toward me. Lift it up a little bit. Lift that belly. And lower that hand. And reach that left hand forward. Feel your side body engage as you do this. You reach it up a little bit more and lift that belly. Really reach. And release left side. Hand forward, a little bit higher and reach with that belly. And hands back to the earth, forward fold, soften the knees. And you can toggle side to side if you like. Up onto the fingertips, half lift. And fold, hands on the hips. and roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders at the top. Reach it up. Palms connect and press the air away. Step it together and bring it to the top of your mat. Shake it out. We're going to come into some hula hoop circles here with our hips, just to continue leaning and softening that lower back area, getting rid of any tension. So circling those hips wide, forward and back, as if you're inside of a hula hoop. Some tension here and in the hip. You can feel that working here in my IT band, which is the tight muscle that happens on the outside of your hips, as well as the quads and glutes. Bring it back to center, hands to heart. Nice deep breath. And sigh it out. Let's reach it up. Keep inhaling as you reach. Open up that heart. And dive it down. Fingertips half lift. Keep extending through the spine and fold. Reach up, reverse swan, all the way up your back. And hands to the heart. Bring up on the right. And flex that right foot. Point the toes down. And flex, feel that forward. Back to the belly, press the back. We're challenging our balance today, working on building that balance and that flexibility that we can be ready in the future. Carry our body up and downstairs. Press the foot back, keep squeezing those glutes. Lift the heart and back to the belly, hip circles. We're going to do a little longer balances today, so keep pressing down through the opposite side and reversing those circles. And find that one spot to focus on that's not the hip, back to the belly and ankle circles. So I can look at the camera and see myself and move that really quickly off and do the same. Don't stare at the camera. Reverse those circles. So one spot to focus on. Toes down. Flex the foot. Reach up those hands. Connect the palms. Press the sole away. Bring it back in and lower that foot. Shake it out. Roll the left ankle. There's a lot of balance. You can feel the heat building up in your body. Working those bigger muscle groups. Balancing on the right foot. Bring that left knee up to the belly from the toes. Feel your side body working here. And flex that foot. Point the toes. We're pressing down really hard on the right. And flex that foot. Hands to the heart if you like. And let's press that sole away. Bring it back in. And slowly press it behind. Again, lift that heart. And squeeze the glutes. Bring it back in. Press it forward. Bring it back. And press it behind you. Keep pressing. Feel the leg, toes toward the bum. To the belly. Press it forward. Woo! And press it behind. Working that balance, working that electricity. Keeping that focus. And reverse those hip circles. And bring it back to the belly, ankle circles. And reverse. Woo! Bring the hands up. Reach it up. Inhale. Palms connect. Feel the heat in the core. And roll your right ankle. Good. Take a nice deep breath and I'll take a drink. You can rehydrate here. Deep breath. Sigh it out. Now we're going to come into some balance work here. Some more balance work. We've been doing balance, right? challenging our balance. So rooting down through that left foot, hands to the heart. Let's slightly press the right foot forward and then back. Forward, nice and slow, and back. You can have your hands on your hips if you like. Forward each time. Move a little bit further. Forward and back until our forward is parallel with the earth. And back. And bringing it back to center. Don't tap down, and we're going to circle the foot out behind us. Circle the foot out in front. Circle the foot out and behind, cross, and back out and to the front. And to the front. One more. And to the front, bringing that knee up to the belly. Open up the hip as if you're going into tree. And then bring the knee down and heel up. Press the heel back. Bring it in. Rotate. And hinge back into center. Rotate. Press that heel back. Bring it forward. Rotate. Hinge it back to center and lower that foot. Shake it out. That's a lot on the left foot. You can even turn it upside down. And press into the top of your foot. Release. Roll that ankle. Deep breath. Breathing down through the right. Good. That core. So you're going to lift up through the body as you press down through your foot. And you'll see a difference in your balance. And then just swing the foot forward and back. Forward a little bit higher and back. Keep lifting a little bit more each pass. And one more time forward, parallel with the earth this time. Bring it up. Wide and in front. Wide and behind. 3 more times in each direction. Woo! Feeling that in the legs and the core. One more time. You got this. Bring that knee back to the belly. Open up the hip. Rotate the knee down. Heel up. And don't fall over like I just did. I broke my concentration. Press that heel back. Press it back. Bring it back in. Rotate the up, heel down, and hinge back to center 2 more times. Hinge it out. Rotate knee down, heel up. Press it back. Bring it in. Knee up, heel down. Back to center 1 more time. You got this. Open it up. Rotate. Press. Back to the front. Rotate and bring it in. Lower it all down. Run it out if you have to. Shake it out side to side. Tap it out. Nice deep breath. You'll feel this tomorrow. Take another drink if you need. So by constantly changing our center of gravity like that, we are building more balance awareness, more spatial awareness of our body and the space around us, and what we need, where our center of gravity is, and balance. If we're caught off guard, hopefully we'll be prepared for that. We won't take that fall. Let's come back to center. Feet slightly apart, slightly further apart than this distance. Inhale up. Reach it back. Open up the heart and dive it down. Fingertips. And fold ragdoll here. Let's stretch out those hamstrings and all the back to center. Inhale, reverse on. Inhaling, reach it back. Hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale it up. Open up that heart and dive it down. Fingertips lift, lengthen, and fold. Another ragdoll here. And press the palms, heel to the feet back, the hips distance. So about 2 fists wide. Inhale, half lift. And fold. Again, half lift. Really lengthen and fold. Arms behind the legs. We're going to hug ourselves in. Knees are bent. Hug in nice and tight. Take a breath. And exhale, straighten the legs. We'll work on straightening the legs. Shift your weight toward the toes. Nice deep stretch in the back of the legs, lower back. And breathe here. Inhale, maybe squeezing through. One more breath. And release. Roll it up. At the top, roll the shoulders. Reach it up and back. And hands. Reach it up and back. And hands to the heart. Right foot away. Bring it back in. Bend the left knee and come into warrior three. Now that block is directly underneath your shoulder. If you need it, reach that warrior forward. You're going to bend that left knee and tap down into warrior one. Right foot is in the back. And open to warrior two. Reverse that warrior. So that's a little slippery, so I'm not going in as deep as I normally would, and back into warrior two. Let's move the side angle. Roll that heart up to the sky as you reach up with your right hand. Bring your right hand overhead toward the front of your mat. And reach back and lift up into warrior two. Right hand on the hip. Forward, we're going to tap our weight into our left leg. Come to a balance and reach your hands toward that block right underneath our shoulder. Lift up through the belly and roll open to the right. Flex that right foot super hard and reach that right arm up once you're ready. If you feel steady enough, you can bind around that ankle if you like, reaching for that ankle and rolling up a little bit toward the side. Releasing that foot. Top hands to heart center. Bring up onto the knuckles or the fingertips. Lift up through the core. Your left hand to heart center and floating that right foot slowly to the front and letting it go. Shake it out. Good job. Woo! Tap it out. Reconnect with your breath and bring your block to the right hand side. Deep breath. Side out. Top of the space. Reach it up and open that heart. Keep opening. And dive it down. Fingertips. And fold. Roll it up. Roll shoulders. Reach it up and back. Keep inhaling. And hands to the heart. Reach down through that right foot. Lifting the left knee up to the belly, caressing that soul away. Bring the foot back in, bending the right knee slightly, pressing back to warrior three. Bend the right knee and tap back to warrior one. And settle into that warrior. And then open to warrior two. Reverse that warrior. Keep extending. And bring it back to warrior two. Side angle. Toward your left hand, reach up to the sky. With the front of your face. And return back to warrior two. Coming into half knee, left hand on the hip. Tap your weight into your right leg. And float. Once you feel balanced, reach into that block underneath your shoulder. And roll open to the left. Remember, every day is different. Every side is different. Every side is different every day. Extend it back up. Top hand at the center, coming onto the knuckles, the fingertips, lift up through the core, so tight that core. Lift up, bottom hand up at the center, and slowly to the top. Shake it out. Good job. We are done with the block for the moment. Take a deep breath. Sigh it out. Another deep breath. And sigh, top of our space. Hands to the heart center, reach it up. Open the heart. And dive it down. Fingertips. And fold, reverse swan, reach it up. And open the heart. Dive it down. Looking forward here, half lift. Fold, reverse swan. Reach it back. Reach it back. One more time. Open heart. Dive it down. Fingertips. And fold. Right foot back. And stepping into warrior one. And warrior two. Now here, in warrior two, we're going to reverse our warrior and back into warrior two, side angle. And back into warrior two, right into reverse. Through warrior two and into side angle. Working that core. Through warrior two and into reverse. Back to side angle. And back to reverse. One more time. Side angle. And reverse warrior. And back into warrior two with the other hands down. Bring the front foot, roll the back heel up, step back into plank. Settle into your plank. For 3, 2, 1, and go through your flow. High plank, low plank, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. And into up dog. And down dog. Walk your dog. Once you get this, the first down dog of the day. Usually do more down dog than anything. So we're changing it up today. Coming to stillness. Press those shoulders back. And heels toward the earth. Inhale onto the toes. Lift the belly and tailbone. Shoulders are back. And lower those heels. Onto the toes. Crouch the dog. Hop it up to Alasana. Garland pose, sinking the tailbone forward and the heart up to the sky. So really press into those knees to lift up through the heart. Take a deep breath here. And sigh it out. Press that left palm, reach it up. On the right and overhead, side body stretch. A little bit of love there to our release, so we're working hard. And bring it back to heart center. Press the left palm, reach it up on the left. And overhead. A little more love there. On that side, and bring it back to the heart. Deep breath. And sigh it out. Press the palms. Toes forward, roll it up to forward, forward. Inhale, half lift, other side. And fold left foot back. And come into warrior one. From the back of baby to you, I apologize in advance. And open into warrior two. Again, my mat is very slippery, so I am going to add my towel actually. Holding in warrior two, you got this. Nice deep breath. Let's reverse that warrior. Coming back to warrior two. And in to side angle. Transitioning back through warrior two and into reverse. Back through warrior two and side angle. Warrior two to reverse. And into side angle. Moving slowly between transitions. With every millimeter back into reverse. And into side angle. One more time. And into side angle. Bringing it back to warrior two. Windmill the hands down, frame that front foot, stepping it back to plank. We're going to get set for going to a slow, but holding for 3, 2, 1, and into low plank, chaturanga, and up into down dog. Walking your dog and reconnecting with your breath. Deep breath here. Sigh it out. Onto the toes, lift the tailbone in the belly, press those shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Lower the heels. Onto the toes. Crouch that dog, hop it up to Malasana. Press the palms. Tailbone down and forward, shoulders back and heart toward the sky. Press that left palm, right arm up, and reaching over to the left, another side. Body stretch. Extending through the fingers. And bring it back. Deep breath. Press the right palm, left arm reaching up and over. Extending through the ribs and through the fingers. And bring it back to heart center. Beautiful job. Deep breath. Press the palms, toes forward, heels back. Roll it up, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, bring those feet back to hips distance. And fold, arms behind the legs. Bend knees, hug yourself in nice and tight. Shift your weight toward your toes, and as you exhale, work on straightening those legs. Do your version of straight legs, whatever good for you. And release, hands on top of the feet, roll it up. Roll the shoulders. Reach it up and back. And hands to the heart. Good job. It was a hot and sweaty workout today. I'm going to do a little bit more balance, just a teeny bit more. Coming into tree pose. We're going to do it a little differently today. So root down through that right foot. So I'm pressing super hard. Not just standing on it, but pressing. Watch how I lift. Here at the standing, pressing, lift up. Everything reaches up. And as you press down, your core has no choice but to engage. Let's bring that left knee up to the belly. Flex that foot. Press the heel forward. Bring it back in. Open the hip. Rotate. Heel up, knee down. Press it back. Bring it forward. Rotate. Unhinge back to center. Press the heel back. So changing that center of gravity. Maybe coming into warrior 3. Bring it to the front slowly. And then we're going to press the heel away, point the toes, reach the fingers toward the toes, and lean our shoulders back. Bringing it to the front, and then opening your hip and planting your tree. I almost lost it there, but I caught myself. The muscles are tired now. So wobbly is probably the norm. And then open up the heart, reaching those branches up to the sky. Nice index finger to thumb mudra on the hands. Turn the pinkies inward to activate those arm muscles. Press down through that right foot to lift up through the rib cage and steady that tree in the wind and the storm. One more breath here. And release, hands to the heart, knee to the belly. Take the foot out to the front, swing it around to the back. Nice wide stance. We're coming into that bow to stretch the outside of our right hip, that right band. And you can play with the position of your hips, what feels good for you, where that sweet spot is on your hip that you need to stretch. Just breathing here, shoulders are relaxed. And slowly roll it back up to center. Shake it out. Let's root down through the left. Bringing that right knee up to the belly. Push down through the left to lift up through the rib cage. Press that heel away. Bring it back in and open up that hip. Revolve the hip and press that heel back. You got this. Bring it back in. Rotate and close up that hip. Let's press that foot back. Taking warrior three if we like. And bringing it back to center. Open up that hip and plant your. And then open up our branches once we're ready. Index finger or pinky this time to thumb mudra. Revolve the wrists so the pinkies are inside. Palms are facing behind you. Really engage those arm muscles. Keep lifting up through the ribs. Deep breath. And release back to the heart. Knee back to the belly. Press that foot forward, reaching the fingers forward, leaning our shoulders back. Pointing those toes. Back to center. Kick that foot out. Swing it behind the left foot. Wide stance and coming into that bow. You earned that bow today. Nice deep breath. And slowly roll it up. Back to center, shake it out. Roll your ankles if you need to. There's a lot of balance work, strengthening those ankles with all that balance. Bring it to the top of our mat. Bring it back into Malasana. So nice wide feet, toes out, heels in, and sink the hips down. Pressing the palms. Bring the hands beside or behind you. We're going to come onto our bum. And slowly roll it back, bringing it into a cool down, reaching those arms up overhead, stretching those legs long, nice big stretch north to south. Right knee into the belly, give it a big hug. Point the toes, flex the foot, ankle circles. Shoulders are relaxing against the earth. Reverse those circles. Curl the toes super hard. And then release, spread them wide. Curl those toes. And spread them wide. Opening up into half a happy baby. Shoulder down. Maybe keeping the left hand on your hip so that it doesn't rise off the earth. And then folding that shin over your heart, bringing the heel into your left elbow, hugging that shin in nice and tight. Flex that foot to support the knee. Shoulders are down and back. And then take that left knee, release the foot on top of the left thigh. Hug that left thigh in to your belly, and then raise that foot up to the sky. You can reach behind the calf and the ankle, draw that foot closer, shoulders down. It's a beautiful stretch for that lower back area. If it's tight. And release that foot, extending that right foot, flexing it and lowering it all the way down, nice and long. Beautiful. Left knee in, clear that rib cage, hug the knee into the belly. Shoulders down. And ankle circles. And reverse. Curl those toes super hard. Open them up and nice and wide. Spread them out. Curl them again. And spread them wide. Flexibility in our feet helps us balance. And reach for that arch, half a happy baby. Right hand on the hip, keeping that down to the earth as much as possible. And then fold that left shin over your heart, bringing the heel into your right elbow. Hug that shin into, so you need to adjust the position over your heart and then hug it in. Nice and tight, shoulders down, relaxed. Flex that foot to support the knee. And tense the right knee. Release the left foot on top of the thigh. Bring that right thigh up to the belly, big hug. Flexing both feet, pressing it in the front of the back, and lowering it all down. Hands on the knees, tiny circles toward the sky, and reversing those circles. And dropping the heels at the base of the spine, letting those knees open out to the side, arms up overhead, clasping opposite elbows, reclining bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana, and just releasing the spine, letting gravity work the hips open, taking a deep breath in, and sigh it out. Another deep breath, and sigh. Bring those knees back together and up to the belly. You're reaching the hands above the head. Right foot up, flexing the foot slowly, lowering it down, pointing the toes. You reach the earth and release. Left foot up to the sky, flex that foot and slowly lower it down. And as you get a few inches away from the earth, point the toes and lower, stretching north to south. And then just the right side. And then just the left side. And then both sides, reach. Bring those hands down by your sides. Press the palms by your hips. Lift the head. Lengthen that neck. And lower the head. Wide. Lift those toes back to the side. And then turn the palms up. Accepting manner. Closing those eyes. Gently rocking the head side to side. Releasing any tension. You worked hard today, you deserve a Savasana, taking 5 or 10 minutes to focus on your breath and nothing else but your breath. And savoring the beautiful energy you created today. So close those eyes, take a deep breath in, and sigh it out. Another deep breath in. And sigh. And let's do that one more time. Deep breath all the way to the top. And sighing it all out. And maybe we'll go today into slow down the breathe behind your closed eyes and savor the energy. Move out of your comfort zone. You only grow if you are willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable when you try something new. Hopefully today you felt that uncomfortableness and awkwardness as you were growing and trying something new. Thank you for joining on the mat today. The divine that lives in the seas, honors, and guides. That same way. Namaste. See you later.